guys, it's Marty from Nintendo Dads. We're here again with another eShop Spotlight. And today we're shining that light on Flinthook, which is a new game for the Nintendo Switch that releases this week on the Nintendo eShop. And let me just tell you what, if you are a fan of Bionic Commando, of Mega Man, or any kind of roguelike game, platformer, 2D, you're going to love this game by Tribute. And we want to thank Tribute for sending over a review copy for us to play. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I immediately fell in love with this game when I first saw the preview of it, and I'm so glad that it came to Nintendo Switch. It is a glorious, glorious roguelike 2D platformer. And I won't call it a complete roguelike because there are levels, and they come in the form of bounties that you have to collect as the pirate Flinthook, space pirate Flinthook. And once you collect those bounties, you move on to the next one. But the levels that you play through in collecting those bounties are roguelike. And you actually get to choose the challenges that you're facing when you do it. And so let's get right into it here. We're watching the intro. The main premise of the game is that Flinthook is a space pirate. He collects those gems there. His compass eats them. It shoots out his next bounty, tells you how to find them, and then you go and destroy them and collect the cash and the reward, all while trying to figure out and deal with Flinthook's mysterious past and just why in the fact that mask that he's wearing is alive. Yeah, and so I love this game. I cannot say that enough, and I'm super stoked about it. I just started playing it a couple days ago. I'm already ranked 15, which is another thing that you may not normally see in roguelike games. As you rank up, you actually get extra things to buy here in the black market. And when you start, there's play and challenges. That's all there is. And as you play and as you rank up and as you get better, you unlock different things. Like we can go play the game. We can do daily challenges, which are updated via the internet. There's lore, which explores some of the backstory of the game. There's relics that you can find. And there's the black market, where you can permanently upgrade yourself, which I think is pretty cool. Once you permanently upgrade yourself, that is something that we normally don't see also in a roguelike game as well. You normally get bonuses as you go and lose them at the end of each game, but not here in Flinthook. And trust me, you're going to need those black market bonuses. Also, at the start of each level, or each bounty, you also prepare a loadout, which allows you to change some of the stats and some of the things that you're able to take with you as a permanent bonus for that playthrough. And so we're going to go through here, and we're going to go through the tutorial, and if we have a little bit of time left, we're also going to get into a little bit of the bounty for Bad Billy Bullseye, who is the first boss that you'll find in the game. So let's go and check out how to play Flinthook. I love the fact that it says there's speculation, and it kind of acknowledges us. The music in this game is absolutely fantastic. The pixel artwork is wonderful. It controls like a dream. It's great. Now, when you get the quick hook, you begin to be able to aim. You'll see the little targeting reticle. It's red. It's moving around there, kind of reddish pink. And you can hold the ZR button, and you'll hook around. Yeah, there you go. So you can kind of, I'm not that great at it, but you could feasibly not touch the ground, but there are reasons to, and we'll see that later on. You cannot, you'll notice, grab onto ceilings and walls, but you can grab gold with it, which is important. So here, we'll just, again, we're hooking around, and there's a mysterious picture of Flinthook and maybe his dad. I don't know. Teaches you how to jump down right here with the left stick and B. And we get the plasma pistol right here. And you can aim and shoot. Doesn't have a great range, but it dispatches most enemies in at least, 2 shots. 1 shot sometimes. Oh, whatever will we do? It's not like we have a hook. Using the hook to get through the things. But this is also something that is unique to Flinthook, is the chrono buckle, which allows you to slow down time, like here at these lasers, so you can get through. You have to let it charge back up, go through again.
And later on, you'll be able to find all kinds of different things that'll power these things up. You've got a wall jump. You also are able to find like money bags and crates laying around, which is why I'm going back down here to see if there were some down there that you can, you know, shoot for a little bit of extra things. And we got the bomb, which is extremely useful for killing large groups of enemies and getting tons of coins. And you're going to want to get tons of coins because when you get tons of coins, you're able to buy upgrades in the map as well. You can use that. There are some bell things like that also... Let's go through here. Let's pick up the bomb. Let's get past that. You'll encounter a lot of rooms like this in Flinthook. There's lots of action in this game. And what you realize is you're a space pirate and you're raiding ships for the treasure and loot inside. And when you start to go after your bounties, there's different ships that you can go into that kind of have different things going on there. And there is there's your little box, your little compass. And don't be fooled. That's a bad guy. Not good. Slimy, your trusty goo compass. Feed it enough ghost gems and it'll guide you to your bounty in no time. You also get your first bounty, which is Bad Billy Bullseye, the unblinking leader of the Hardhorn clan. And you get out of the lighthouse and blast off in your ship. And it becomes clear that that guy is not good. Right? And it may be his dad. Who knows? But you get a little bit of... You'll notice you get experience. Your level goes up. You unlock different things. New things come to the black market. But these green tokens here in the bottom left-hand corner, you get those by completing ships. And then you spend those in the black market. That's what you spend to get there, not the coins that you gather up. So it's good for you to spend your coins in the levels. So let's go look. We need 3 ships down to get to Bad Billy Bullseye, and he is a 1 skull rating, which means he's not that dangerous. I have a booster pack for my last run. You'll notice these are perks that you can include in your loadout. And as it stands right now, I have a pretty full loadout. I've got Pepper Shot, which increases the power of your critical blast. I've got some experience, an experience boost. I've got a long shot, which increases the range of my plasma pistol, and I've added 25 to my HP. And all of those take quite a bit of doing. And so I'm hoping I can get my loadout fully up here in a little bit, and we can I can add some more perks to it. So let's go ahead and go into the first level. You'll notice I've got 3 destinations I can choose from. I can go to the Iron Head, which includes a gauntlet, which would be a room with tons of enemies in it. Iron Head, which has a platoon on board, which means they're some pretty useless enemies, not bad. But then I can also go to the Metal Whale, where there's a cornucopia, but you'll notice it's 3 skulls instead of 1. You may say, well, what does that mean? Well, that means if I complete that, I get 3 of those green skull tokens. And I want those, but it also means it's harder. And so what that means is if I choose this, I'm going to have a harder time getting my soul gem, which is in the top right-hand corner. Each one of these only gives you 1. Don't be fooled. I thought for the first time, I was like, oh, I can just finish this one and get 3 and go straight to the boss. No, wrong. You get nothing. No, you actually just get 1 soul gem and for your compass to eat. But I'm going to go through the cornucopia and the Metal Whale because I want to see what's here. And I want those green black market tiles that I can spend. Let's go in and see what a proper level looks like. So you'll notice up in the top right hand corner now we have a map. It has question marks that will get filled out as we adventure. So let's go up first. And we're immediately thrown into a fight with, oh, steel metal plates and some pufferfish enemies. You will notice as I play this, not very good at it. I tend to forget what the buttons do. Ah. And this guy right here is not very fun. But after the fight, you get a treasure chest in each of these ambush rooms, and it also gives you health and coins. So we'll go to the left here. There's a bag full of stuff. We'll get a bomb there. That would have been useful to have. And this is a trap room. Got the bouncing metal balls there. I was hoping to avoid. I did not. I do want the frost globe instead. That freezes enemies. These guys, they look bad, but they're not really that bad. Just more of a pain than anything. Get through there. If you get hit by those beams, it's like a -5 on your health. I'm just, honestly, right now I'm going up because I want to find the top. I want to know what. Oh, and there's a key. I need a key. I don't have a key yet. Ugh, I didn't notice that hook either. So when I get a key, I can come back here. I need to remember that. Maybe I'll get a key in here. Who knows? Doesn't look like a place I'm going to get a key. Anything that looks destructible, you should shoot it because it's going to give you some coins. So up here in the top right, like I said, I'm not that great at this game. I would like to think I am, but I'm not. So just run through right there. I didn't think this would go over this far, but it does. And this might actually be a boss room. If you notice, these guys are really annoying. If you're under them, they will drop bombs on you. And they're terrible. Get rid of these flies. Get rid of those pirates. And then we need to get rid of these guys real quick. And that's that. And was that the boss? Possible. We'll go see. If there's a large treasure chest in the room, that was the boss. Nope. This might be, however. And these little guys floating around like that, not really doing anything, those are what we might call the platoon guys. Oh gosh. Well, that was pretty easy. And we do have a key now. We have 2 keys. So, meat. I'll buy some space meat. I don't really know what space meat is. So now what that means is to get whatever is in the key room, which could be good, or, you know, could be a waste of time. I have to go all the way back. Such is life in a roguelike, right? But we're almost there. Just got to get past these saws. Oh, gosh. Okay. There we go. Well, to move through those doors, you've really got to hold down the trigger. Oh, I knew I was going to jump into that too as soon as I did it. So why did I do that? Aha, treasure. And this time it was just lots of gold. And that's okay. I'll take lots of gold because later on we might just need it for some kind of perk or upgrade. And here we go. Get around these. A lot easier getting out than getting in. Let's go straight down. We didn't go this way earlier. Maybe we should have. Aha! That would have been nice to have earlier. There's a map. And you don't get those on every level. So, don't expect the same treatment everywhere. So yeah, it would have been Would have been nice to have that earlier. And of course, we have the treasure room. Top here. Already been there. So it looks to me like we've got a boss coming up. We've got a treasure room. I didn't get that bag earlier. Would have liked to have not gotten hit there. I figure I'm doing okay for this run. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's go see what's over here. That was where I got the space meat. That's right. Look up here to the top and go. Treasure room. I was describing this game earlier to somebody and I was like, you know, it's like if Bionic Commando and Mega Man and Enter the Gungeon had a baby. And that is totally not a bad thing. Because I love all three of those games. Except there's not so much swinging. It's more the grappling that you do in this game reminds me more of the hook shot from The Legend of Zelda. Right? Okay, so this is a boss room, and typically it's just going to be 2 lower powered enemies, but these guys are actually pretty tough, it seems. But you're going to find that they don't take a lot of hits. And I should be a little bit more greedy probably and get all those things. So when you finish a level, you get to here to the very end. And you want to be sure that you're done with the entire level. Like if you want to get anything else, then you need to go back, because this treasure chest, when you open it, it contains, you know, some buffs, some money, but it also contains a space shell. And if you get the space shell and you smash it, this is the end of the level, because you get your soul gem that will be eaten by the blob in the compass. Or ghost gem, I'm sorry. The ghost gem will be eaten by the blob in the compass. And then Flinthook will call for his giant anchor, which will take him back to his ship, and he will blow up the ship along with everyone inside who helped you, because he's a space pirate and he's Flinthook, which leads you back to the next level. Now, from here, you'll continue on until you get enough ghost gems to get to the boss, and then hopefully you'll finish the level and fight the boss and move on to the next bounty. Beating Big Billy Blastoff, or whatever his name is, took me a ton of time. It took me several runs through until I had built up enough stuff in my black market goods that it would help me out. And so guys, that's Flinthook. I've had a blast showing you this game. I highly recommend it. It comes out on March 9th on the Nintendo eShop for $14.99 USD, and it's by Tribute, and I cannot recommend it enough. It has charmed me. I think you'll really enjoy it. The music itself is just fantastic. I know you've been hearing some of that as we've been playing, but it's Mega Man quality, guys. Seriously. And so if you enjoy the 2D NES style platformers coupled with roguelikes and some interesting play mechanics, then you're really going to like this game. If you don't like roguelikes, then stay away. I think I said that in a couple of other reviews I've done of roguelikes. But here's the thing. The comparison about Mega Man, it draws a little bit closer because, yes, it's roguelike, but you are progressing through these bounties, I guess, until you get to the very end. So yes, the levels are going to be different, but there is an outcome where you always fight a boss. So in that way, it is a little bit like Mega Man in that you get to pick your path, but it's linear as well. So it's not as much of a roguelike. I would call it roguelike inspired, but it's a ton of fun. I think you're really going to enjoy it. And so if you like this, you want to see more videos, keep checking us out here on YouTube. Leave a comment. Thumbs up this video. Let me know that you like it. Share it with a friend. And then go check out our podcast every Friday, too, on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, anywhere you can get podcasts, really, and over at VGTribune.com. For the rest of the guys from Nintendo Dads, this has been Marty. This has been Flinthook. I hope you've enjoyed it. Bye-bye.